We're getting lots, especially from our Concordia peeps. So we're excited. Here we go.
All right, we are live with the winners advancing to the semifinals, to the finals, to the first time ever. Coach, introduce your players and congratulations on a 71-62 win.
Yeah, well, Jasmine Rochelle, grad senior, and Katie Timmerman, grad senior.
And Coach, wow, you just broke out. I think having played yesterday probably made a difference, but you jumped on them 15-3 early on, and just kind of how much did that set the tone for the way it went the rest of the way?
I think with them, like, energy's everything, and we talk about it all the time. We're always looking for synergy within our group, and when we get off to those kind of big starts, they're fast, they're athletic, they can move, they play really well together too. They know how to break people down, and they have lots of combo moves. I think we worked all year to learn how to guard that and how to be efficient in defending it as a team and individual. So when we jumped out on getting a couple turnovers or just like getting great stops, I think that just, they looked at each other and said, this is it, we can do this. And it was like not looking back, after that. Like, our defense kind of fueled our offense from that point.
And you build it up into a double-digit lead, and then in the second half, midway through the second half, you're up by 17 points, but then they did make a run. You probably knew that they'd make a run some point, and they got it down to 5 about midway through the fourth quarter. And so it was probably had to be nervous time, but you made big shots down the way to finish it off. But just give me your thoughts about the ebb and flow and how things at that point weren't flow your way.
You know what, honestly, I never got nervous, and I don't mean it in an arrogant way. I just kind of felt like they were very locked in, and honestly too, Dominican did that to us the 2 times we played them already, and we knew it was coming, and we were kind of prepped for it, and we made some adjustments in how we were going to attack it once they did do it. And when they did that, we gave up a couple turnovers. Like, we had way too many turnovers, but we did a better job of having dead ball turnovers in the second half instead of live ball turnovers, and I think that was a huge adjustment. But they kind of stayed together and said, hey, chill out, this is what we got to do. And then the ball started to move again, and once that ball started to move, it found the people that had a hot hand, it found the people that were finishing around the rim, and we were just like in it for us. It was really, to me, it was a beautiful game to watch.
Walk us through that. 4 minutes and 27. Obviously, they made a run. You hit a big 3. Walk us through that play and what you saw there.
I was open. I don't really know the situation exactly. I made a handful of threes, not to sound arrogant either, but I just knocked it down when the moment came to me. There was nothing really else to it. My teammates trusted me to pass me the ball. I think there was one in transition and another one where they were scrambling because they kept double teaming our point guard or whoever had the ball, and then we were able to get the open look out of it, and I just capitalized on it.
Yeah, because obviously that 3 was huge. It put you guys ahead. They tried to make, obviously they didn't make a comeback at that time, but they put you guys ahead. And when they were making that comeback, Coach, what did you tell them? To keep calm, and collected?
Well, if you've ever watched us, I never call timeouts. Like, I'm very stingy with my timeouts, and I love to have them at the end of the game. And I'm not the type of person or coach. I don't overcoach, and I want them to handle adversity, and that's kind of why I never call timeouts through a whole year, so they know how to settle themselves down. So I literally looked at my assistant coach. I'm like, is this a time? She's like, yeah. So I called a timeout, and I said, look, we've been in this situation before. This is adversity. I mean, nobody knows our story. I mean, we have one of the best guards in the conference. It's not even with us here because she has to be at nursing school right now, and she handles a lot of the pressure for us, and she's a great on-ball defender. But like, they've been here before. These 2 have been here. They've started every game since they've been freshmen. This is like, they know, and they've been doing a really good job of learning how to talk to each other and talk to the new kids and bring them along with them. It's not been them, it's bringing everybody along with them.
Let's talk about what it was like out there and what this means to you. Let's start with Jasmine. You've just been always a battler, and you can see it when the tough gets going, you get even tougher. And so it seemed like you were determined, I'm getting to the championship game.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's always been a battle for us, and I think that, we came into this game knowing that we had so much to prove and that nothing was going to be handed to us. And, we've known that from the beginning of the season. And I mean, we had the best post player in the conference last year on our team, and it was a big loss for us, but we didn't like settle with that and just like fall back on our heels. Like, we brought new people in and we kept growing and building together, and like I think that just really showed in this game today. And I think that we just came really ready to go, like energy wise. Like, we were just so pumped to be out there and just like rep Concordia on our chests and just come out with a big win tonight. So it feels great.
And what does it mean to Concordia University, Irvine, the Golden Eagles?
It means everything. I mean, our softball team sent us the best hype video before the game, and like I kind of like get a little bit nervous before games, and I saw that video and I just had a huge smile on my face. It meant everything. So it means a lot to our whole university, I'm sure.
And Katie, it must have pumped you up. You said a handful, and that's exactly right. 5 3-pointers, and you were just on it.
Yeah, I mean, with the great thing about our team is we have so many weapons, so they're gonna have to leave someone open at the end of the day. Like, they can't single cover Jazz. Like, they have to always throw a double her way. They usually have to double our post, which leaves the shooters pretty much wide open on the 3-point line somewhere, and I just got the opportunities. They found me and I knocked them down.
All right. And Coach, tell us what it means to you personally. I think I saw the longest hug I've ever seen between you and your assistant coach in the final seconds, you know, as you were celebrating making it to the championship game.
I never wanted this job. I never wanted to be a head coach, to be honest with you. I love being an assistant coach. I just got put in a situation where I knew that I could build something that's great for young women, and we could grow and we can do it in the right way. And when I hugged her, she said, "You did this the right way." She's like, "You stayed in a fight when so many people would have given up." And you know, there's a lot of things that I do 10% basketball every day. And I always said, man, if I could do 35% of basketball stuff, then I know we would be undefeated, right? But you know, every single one of my players, I absolutely love and adore them. And I know from when they leave me, we're going to be friends for life. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to mentor, build relationships, and help them find a greater purpose. And I felt like in that game, I saw some of that